For the potato, we are going to use the potato to practice our julienne and the medium dice cuts. The reason why we use a potato is because it's a soft, fleshed vegetable, and it's a little bit easier for you guys to cut through. A carrot is a hard, fleshed vegetable, and we don't need any more injuries, cuts with knives, than we already have working with a potato. So we use the potato just because it's soft, fleshed. On Wednesday, you're going to need to, if you have any of these growing out, what are these called? They're growing from the eye. What are these things called? They're tubers. What would happen if this got longer? What would grow off of this tuber? Another potato. That's how they grow, okay? So basically, you can just peel those tubers off. You will need to sanitize your potato. What do we do to sanitize our potato? You know that sanitizer bucket that we make, that we have mixed to the 50 parts per million? You get the light purple color when you dip your strip in it, the test strip. That is okay. You're going to dip this potato into that bucket, and you're going to let it sit there for 10 seconds. Please know that contact time for our chlorine bleach water to kill bacteria, the kill time is 10 seconds. So you've got to count 10 seconds. Once this comes out of there, guys, you're okay. I don't have sanitizer water mixed, so I'm just going to rinse it off right now. And what I want you to know is that you want to start out by squaring up this potato. Your life will be so much easier if you square it up. And it's almost like you kind of peel it at the same time. Okay? So I'm going to start out by just taking a small section off of the edge of the potato. Now also, please know that I choke up on my knife. I put my finger kind of on this side of the plastic handle. My thumb is on this side. That way I have lots of power. Okay? If you're trying to hold your knife like this, or you're holding your knife like this, that doesn't really work so well. You're not very powerful if you're doing that. So if you choke up and hold your knife kind of that way, you have a lot more power. This way you've got a flat surface to put your potato on. You can kind of set this to the side. And then you just do the same thing on all four sides. Now, don't waste this. This is wasteful. We're going to put this in our pot of boiling water, and we'll just boil that into mashed potatoes as well. So keep that off to the side. And you just do this all the way around until you get kind of a squared up portion of potato. Cut the ends off so you've got a rectangular piece. Now, how big was julienne, guys? Tiny. Matchstick, what size? Do you remember the inches? 1/8 by 1/8 by 1/8. Now, I'm sorry, 1/8 by 1/8 by 2.5. So I'm just going to cut a very small strip right here, and I'll just show you a couple examples. I'll do 2 planks. Now, you see how I have these 2 planks? I can stack them on top of each other, and I can cut my matchstick piece. Okay, right there, I just got 2 julienne strips of potato. And do you see how you just continue and keep going with the rest of them? You can do more than 2 stacked up on top of each other. Okay? So that's julienne. Now, if you remember our medium dice, how big was that? That's large dice.
No, that was medium.
Am I wrong? I think it's 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. We'll have to check. I think it's 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. Okay? I can do that. Chop a piece like this. Go back and chop a 1/4 inch. And this, I'd have to cut this in half. And you're looking for pieces that are about so. And you want them all to be the similar size. Okay? So you will do this very same thing on Wednesday, and you will come and show me 3 or 4 pieces of your medium dice, 3 or 4 pieces of your julienne strips, to make sure that you guys know how to do this. And then we'll just put all these in a pot of boiling water, and we'll make mashed potatoes with them. Sound good? Okay.